Yes, we're back with some more Fallout New Vegas. Oh yeah. I've been a little MIA in the last 6 days or so. Just busy with work and all that stuff. Let's do our load trick. I think my last stream was a week ago today, I believe. Unfortunately, just work has been a lot lately, and this is really the first time I've had any kind of time. I spent all day today just doing chores, mostly doing laundry and such. There's nothing in this bathroom. Last time we were here, we slaughtered the Legion at Cottonwood Cove. Those water effects look pretty good for 2010. I don't think there's much out here in these little shacks. That's a hard lock. Can't get in there. How's everybody else doing today? Or lately, I should say. Door to Cottonwood Cove Shack. Not much going on in the shack either. So yeah, I'm off today, and then I work 2 more days and then I'm on vacation. Did we already check in here? We did, right? I think so. Yeah. Kill NCR. We saved that, what was it, the Carl Weathers family from their holding cell over here. And then they ran off this way. Before we abandon Cottonwood Cove, there's a sniper's nest somewhere up here, and that was referenced on one of the terminals back at the Air Force Base, McCarran. I want to see if I can find that. I have radiation sickness for some reason. Let's see. And I don't have any RadAway. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to read all these books because a subscriber by the name of Super, aka Coolshearted, keeps reminding me that I need to read the training manual books, that they're not like the skill magazine. So we'll read that. So my sneak has been increased by 3 permanently. We'll read... No, Grognak the Barbarian... That's 1, right? Yeah. There we go. Melee weapons increased by 3. Do we have any more? Critical chance plus 5. Oh, that was a skill one. Damn it. Wasteland Survival Guide. We'll read that one. And La Fantoma is plus 10. We won't read that one. Alright. I think we have gotten all of them. Yeah. So shout out to Cool Tarded for reminding me to read those. Oh, hold on a second. Let's see. App Ravi says, "Oh mate, just looked up Fallout New Vegas upload from last hour and found the stream. Love this game. Do you think with all of its recent popularity that we could see a remaster? Or any word from Bethesda?" Well, you know, this question was asked in one of the previous streams, and I kind of doubt it. Just because Bethesda, this really wasn't a Bethesda game, it was an Obsidian game. Obsidian was licensed out by Bethesda to create this game. Because remember, this game came out only like 11 months after Fallout 3. It was pretty close. And I think it annoys Bethesda to a certain degree that this game is looked at as the greatest of all Fallout games. And I don't want to say they've disowned it, but they've kind of disowned it. I seriously doubt we'll ever see a remaster of this game. That's just my own kind of opinion. It would be great if we did. And I know modders have worked on it. What the hell is that? I know modders have worked on bringing Fallout New Vegas and other older Fallout games using Fallout 4. But as far as an official one goes, nah. I just don't think it'll ever happen. Reaper Gaming says he's finally on time. How's it going? It's going good, Reaper. Good to see you, my friend. Glad you could make it. Just started streaming about 5 minutes ago. Trying to find that sniper's nest. I think it's around here somewhere. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's on my map. No, it's not. Huh. In fact, I believe it was you, Reaper Gaming, that asked about a possible remake about this game. I think. Maybe I passed it already. If I can't find it, it's fine. We'll just, yeah, it must be back here somewhere. Let's go back this way. Yeah, I think it pisses Bethesda off to no end that this is considered the greatest Fallout game. And don't forget that the team that brought this game to life was part of the original Black Isle Studios team that gave us Fallout 1 and 2. Oh god, Fallout 1 and 2. So I recently tried playing Fallout 1 again, and I've gotten pretty far. But oh boy, it's a chore. It is quite a chore to play that game. You gotta really be dedicated to Fallout to get through those. Well, I don't know where the hell that sniper's nest is, but I want to see what this little encampment is over here. I'm taking radiation, whatever's happening, which is not good, because I already can't afford it. Ranger Station Echo.
When I got this assignment, patrolling I was hoping there'd be more gambling. Wish for a nuclear winter.
Hello? I don't remember getting informed about any new transfers to this post.
What do you do here, Ranger Erasmus?
The Legion's got a major crossing point down at Cottonwood Cove, so we keep an eye on them from up here. If McCarran would send us some more men, we could do more than watch.
Has there been much fighting around here?
Skirmishes, mostly. The Legion raiding parties usually fall back when they know it's us they're up against.
Why do you need reinforcements?
The Legion's been sending raiding parties across the river in larger numbers lately. We don't have the men at this post to intercept them all. Carry on.
That's all you got, huh?
Hey there.
Gotta wonder what the hell a civilian is doing here.
Why don't you take it easy, Comm Officer Green?
Ranger military outpost. We're keeping an eye on the Legion activities south of here at Cottonwood Cove. Nothing going on down there at the moment. Just the usual slave trafficking. Poor bastards.
And me destroying them. The NCR is letting the Legion get away with slavery?
Believe me, I would love orders to take Cottonwood Cove apart and kick the Legion back across the river. But the brass at McCarran doesn't want us to waste resources on something they consider a minor target. So we just get to watch. Undoubtedly. Rangers are tough nuts to crack, though. And any force small enough to launch a surprise attack isn't going back in one piece. On the other hand, if the Legion goes for a full-scale attack, we'll see them coming, fall back, and wait for reinforcements. So we know what they'll do, and they know what we'll do, so we just sit around and keep an eye on each other. Yeah.
Yep. This is the first time I've seen NCR ghouls stationed. Oh god, I need that rat away. Sorry, I gotta take it. You know what? You're all ghouls anyway, you don't need rat away.
Hello?
Let's see. Let's see. Reaper Gaming asks, can you have an RPG in this game? Yeah, I think so. I think there's a rocket launcher that you can eventually obtain, as I recall. Let's go back to the office park and let Mr. Weathers know his family hates him. Where are you at, Parker? I mean, Weathers? There you are.
Hello? Have you found my family yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Have you found them? They are? Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. But wait, where are they?
Show me some caps and I'll tell you exactly where to go. Let's see. Yeah, you're... Alright. Level up. Your family doesn't want you around. You need to clean up, Frank.
You're right. I've been a mean son of a bitch the past couple years. It won't be easy, but I'll try going sober. Maybe then my family will want me back. Thank you for doing what you can. I won't let this go to waste.
Yay! Let's get our barter up. Let's get our guns to 70. Our lockpick to 60. And our Skyant's up to 59. What do we got? Weapon strength requirements are now 2 points lower than normal. The tag perk allows you to select a fourth skill to be a tag skill, which instantly raises it by 15. Not bad. With the Action Boy perk, you gain an additional 15 action points to use in VATS. That's good. So many good ones. Let's take Action Boy. You got anything?
Have you found out what happened to those missing refugees?
Oh, yeah.
Keep at it. I need to find out what happened.
All right. Okay. Let's see. What do we got for quests? Oh, yeah. Convince Henry Jameson to quit his position at the Crimson Caravan. Let's see. Convince Henry Jameson to quit his position at the Crimson Caravan Company. How do I get out of here? Where's the door? Oh. Well. Whoa. Uh-oh. We got plasma weapons. Oh.
You like that?
Huh. That was a fiend. Oh, that reminds me of another thing. Let's go... to Novak. Recon headquarters. Trading post. Where the hell is Novak? Come on. There we go. Let's go to Novak and drop some of this extra stuff off. This is another thing that I've been told by Cooltarded, that why am I carrying around all this surplus stuff? So we'll drop this stuff off. Okay, so we have a riot shotgun, hunting rifle, grenade launcher, and cowboy repeater, and a battle rifle. That's still too much. Do I need all this? Battle rifle carries 308, and the hunting rifle also uses 308. This has a DPS of 49 and a damage of 46. The battle rifle has a DPS of 87 and a damage of 43. Let's dump off the battle rifle. Security armor. It's looking pretty bad. So I would need somebody to fix it, but I don't know who can fix it. So we're gonna have to go with metal helmet for right now. Or I mean, oh shit! Wait a minute. Back. Give me back that armor. There. What else can I ditch? I don't need. That's it. Okay. Oh, you know what? While we're here, this ranger over here in this little cottage, he asked us to go check on his friends over at Ranger Station Charlie a while ago. So let's go check on them. Whoa! Well, this doesn't look good. Look at that. Ranger Station Charlie audio log.
This is a message to the NCR from the Legion. We are coming for you. Run, and we will catch you. Hide, and we will find you. No matter what you do, you are all going to die. We took one of the women alive.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Keeping an eye out for booby traps. Like that one. And this one. What was that attached to? Okay, let's go back to that retired ranger and let him know that bad stuff happened to his friends.
Any word on Station Charlie?
Yeah.
What? What happened? Those were good men at the station. Good men. This whole town was sleeping a lot easier because of them. At least they gave somebody some hell on their way out. Well, thanks for telling me. I know that knowledge didn't come without risk. Here, take this. Courtesy of the Ranger Veterans Fund. Look out for yourself.
I'm idolized in Novak now. Renowned for your extensive support and goodwill, you are idolized by the community. Great. Sorry, Ranger Andy. As Chris Hansen would say, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Okay. Let us do this one. Find Keeley, a researcher who has gone missing at Vault 22. Enter Vault 22 and download the research data found there. Yeah. We had some bad luck at our last vault. Hopefully this one will go a little bit better.
You ready to die?
Oh! Alright. How far is Vault? Ooh, it's pretty far. But we'll make it. There's where Cook was holding up. I just hope I don't run into any Cazadors. Those things are tough. And they usually congregate out here.
All mine.
Oh, nice work, guys. Oh, shit. Here's the Cazadors. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna try to go around. I think you could get to the vault from down here somewhere, rather than traversing these mountains. Getting close. But it's not this way. Almost there. Aha. This looks like it. The sign says stay out, the plants kill. Okay, well this definitely looks overgrown with plant life, just like that researcher said. So, here we go. Vault 22 Expedition Entry 1. I've established a temporary camp inside the entrance of the vault. Power inside is minimal, but still running, and I've managed to hack into one of their security terminals. The logs show that several people have entered the vault over the past few months, but none have left. It's getting late, so I'll resume the expedition in the morning. Keeley out. Ah, so this is Keeley's journal that we're reading. The growth in the interior matches the exterior to a T. It's a little surprising given the scarcity of sunlight in the entrance room. But even more surprising is that they seem to originate from further below. Maybe that fool Hildern was onto something after all. Since my Pip-Boy is on the fritz, I'll try to keep a running log of my discoveries in whatever computers I can find and collate the data before leaving. Okay, so we're on the trail of Keeley, it looks like. The elevator does not seem to be working. You could probably pop open the nearby panel and tinker with it to get the elevator working. Let's see. The elevator opens without a hitch. Buttons corresponding to the different levels of the vault glow faintly along the wall. Which one do you press? Let's not go down yet. Let's check the stairway. Oxygen recycling. Vault 22 Expedition Entry 3. This level seems to have been devoted to the study of atmospheric effects on plants, with a concentration on producing plants with a high oxygen yield. Given the problems these vaults were known to have, it sounds like a reasonable avenue of research. Strange, but some sections of the machinery down here appear to have been modified for some unknown purpose. The restraints regarding oxygen content and systemic pressure have been bypassed. I've been hearing a strange chittering sound for some time now and finally discovered its source. There's some kind of giant mantises that have taken up residence in the vault. I almost ran smack into one the other day, but the creatures don't appear to react to my presence at all. Perhaps the others sent here ran afoul of the creatures, but I can't see how a few scattered insects could pose much of a problem to experienced mercs. Maybe that's not all that's in the vault. Keeley. Noise complaint. Could maintenance look into the ductwork here on level 2 again? I know you guys took a look at this last week, but I swear the noise is back. I even have other people that can back me up on it this time too. Hi, Patty. Hi, Patty. My cat just woke up. He's made an appearance. Eddie keeps going into battle mode. He senses something is around here, but haven't seen anything yet. Okay, we came in from that way. There's the elevator. Did we search fairly thoroughly on this level? I think we did. Yeah, looked at pretty much everything here. Let's keep descending. Food production. See that moving? Okay, so you got these spore carrier green guys hiding in the plants. Okay, more entries from Keeley. I finally found some of the bodies to the scientists that lived here, They appear to be overgrown with some form of lichen. They blend in so well with the other growth that I walked right by several of them without even noticing them. I've taken the proper precautions, but the lichen doesn't seem to be contagious, at least to ghouls. This level appears to be where they perform most of the research NCR is interested in. I've been able to collect a little, but the vast majority of the data from the research done here is inaccessible. I'll have to find the main backup and download from there. So those green guys are former vault dwellers, looks like. It's hard to see him. There's one. He's right out in the open. There's one.
You're mine.
Get him. Status report 9228. Yields continue to improve. Splicing together cultivator GN188 with the existing corn samples has produced a hybrid that responds better to the artificial lights we have. On a side note, Dr. Peters has missed his third straight day due to illness. His work ethic hasn't exactly been stellar to this point, so I'm requesting confirmation from the clinic that he is in fact sick. On a lark, the guys down in the pest control sent up a sample of the substance of one of their specimens' secrets to attract insects. Tests show that the substance has a mood-altering effect on smaller mammals. If anyone volunteers, we can begin human testing soon. Quite a number of the staff have begun to show symptoms of some sort of viral infection. I've begun to order them to stay in bed and recover, but at this rate, there won't be anyone left to do research. Not much to report today. The mood is unusually somber in the wake of Dr. Peters' passing. There's a strange rumor going around that the commotion downstairs was caused by, of all things, Dr. Peters' corpse suddenly animating and attacking people. I don't know who would start such a vicious rumor, but it's in exceptionally bad taste. I'm gonna take this food additive just in case we need it later. And I need to let my cat out. And now he doesn't want to go out. I love it. Good stuff. Okay. Security request. Assistant Mather is sent into the caves at 1846 today and still hasn't returned, requesting security escort for science personnel to conduct a search. Medical emergency. We need a medical team up here now. Dr. Peters just returned with one of the security escorts who was horribly wounded. When I asked him where the other security officer was, he just paled and shook his head. In the meantime, Dr. Bailey has ordered that the door to the caves be sealed until a further investigation can take place. Help! Is anyone down there? Security is trying to hold off, well, I don't know what they're trying to hold off. Please send security up at once. With Dr. Bailey watching over his sick wife and daughter in their quarters down in the common area, I'm officially in charge of the level, and I am requesting security at once. Oh boy. I think experiments got out of hand here in this vault. Until further notice, the door to the caves is to be sealed at all times by order of Administrator Bailey. See him for further details. We cannot disengage the lock currently. We're going to have to find another way. Okay, there's the caves. And the mantises scurrying about. Alright.
Eat this!
I think we've explored everything on this level. Yeah. Alright. Heading down. Whoa. Common areas. Pax Americana asks, New Vegas or Skyrim? Oh, New Vegas all day. All day. I played a lot of Skyrim. I never beat it. I played probably 80 hours or so. I kind of got bored of it, to be honest. But then again, science fiction stuff is more my bag. It's more my jam. Like magic and wizards and things never really has been kind of my thing. So I'm already predisposed to like Fallout type games more. Just right off the bat. Okay, looks like there's only one way forward. Let's see. Pax Americana asks, also, how do you get that flying robot companion? Oh, Eddie? You get him by repairing him at a town in, oh, what is it? Prim. He's sitting on a desk in Prim, and you have to find parts or have the knowledge to fix him. And once he's fixed, he can follow you around. You know, I'm going to switch over to my shotgun since I'm in such close quarters. Ooh, it's in bad condition though. Yeah. Alright. Sticking with the hunting rifle. Overseer's office. unlock crew quarters, unlock data backup, and unlock the cavern access. Error, override engage at door site. See. Yeah, no problem, Pax. Thank you for checking the stream out. Appreciate it. Lower level. Vault 22, Expedition Entry 8. I guess no one will miss the ridiculous trivia game. The questions weren't even that hard. It looks like this is where most of the people were when they died. The medical reports I found suggested that most of them succumbed to some kind of airborne infection. I'm going to see if I can convert some of the grow lamps into UV spectrometers to test the air for contaminants. After numerous attempts, I found a range that highlights the particles in the air that I believe killed everyone in this vault. Preliminary tests show them to be spores of some kind. I've set up spectrometers on several of the levels now, and the concentration appears to increase in the lower levels. At this point, I'm concerned that the plants here may constitute a danger to the people of the NCR. Yeah, seriously. You have gained the Lord Death perk. What does the Lord Death perk do? You gain a damage bonus against everything because you like killing everything. Okay. Great. Take it.
Can't run from me.
Whoa. Ticket 1, strange noises. Problem, noises and vents. Action, send a team to inspect. Result, source of problem not detected. Ticket 2, gas leak. Problem, reports of possible gas leak. Several people have complained of coughing fits and other respiratory symptoms. Action, complete diagnostic of air circulation system. Result, discovered minor discrepancies in the mass of the air being pumped through the vault, but no harmful gases were detected. Also, a strange residue was detected on the air filters, which has been forwarded for identification. Swapped out the filters just in case. These people had no idea.
Keep looking.
Case 162. Patient Peters, Harrison T. Condition: Dr. Peters is suffering from a severe case of pneumonia, or as I've heard some people call it, pneumonia, the result of the spread of some sort of microorganism in his lungs. I've applied the usual treatment and requested that he refrain from working and stop by twice a day for observation. Case 164. Patients Mitchell, Pam, Cordella, Michael, Horton, Samwise, Fujimoto, Naoki, Dorita, Kenneth. Update: this entire group showed up throughout the course of the day displaying the same symptoms. They're remarkably similar to Dr. Peters' condition when he first came in a week ago. I hope we don't have a how do you say that? Contagion? Yeah, I think it's contagion on our hands. Case 162 update. Dr. Peters isn't responding to the treatment, or more accurately, his body is actively rejecting the treatment. His condition has worsened, and I'm on the cusp of ordering exploratory surgery. Yikes. Case 173, group. That's a lot of names that I'm not going to read. Another group with chills, a fever, and a terrible racking cough. I'm recommending that they be separated from the general populace. 162 update. Dr. Peters is dead. His vitals flatlined 10 minutes before he entered surgery. I decided to perform an autopsy immediately and discovered his lungs were filled with some sort of fungal infection. Strangely, the fungus still shows evidence of growth, despite the death of its host. I'll consult with one of the mycologists on the 5th level and see if they can identify it. Another 162 update. I don't really know how to describe what just happened. One minute, I was closing up for the day, and the next, Dr. Peters' corpse sat up and attacked me. I was able to flee the office and seal him, or it, inside until security arrived. But what the hell is going on? If all the recent illnesses are the same thing... Ew. Yikes. So what we saw upstairs was not a rumor. So Dr. Peters really did reanimate. One second, guys. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking text.
Keep looking.
Whoa. It was a kid vault dweller. I think. So in a way, we're kind of putting these poor people out of their misery, right? Huh. Okay. Okay. Dead end that way. I think we have explored this level thoroughly. Let's go to pest control. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Species 1. A distant relative of the more commonly known Venus flytrap, species BE908, seems to be performing well. The plants are a threat to creatures up to 5 times their size due to the violent nature of their closing maws. Those that aren't swallowed whole are often incapacitated by their initial bite. The plant's lack of mobility is offset by their ability to lure prey into reach by means of a nectar they secrete from their bodies. Ugh. Species 2. Mantis religiosa. Of all the species we brought with us, the common mantis exceeds the rest in terms of predation. The insects are voracious, and their camouflage allows them to attack prey by surprise. Also, they complement our botanical specimens by hunting down those pests that avoid or escape our other measures. Lastly, mantises will begin to cannibalize one another when other food is scarce, making their numbers self-regulating when prey is scarce. Species 3. Bouveria mordicana. An entopathogenic fungus. B. mordicana has been developed to colonize the bodies of most common pests. Once it has fully colonized a host body, the host technically dies, but the body continues to move by means of the fungal colony within it. In this manner, the fungus moves amongst more of its prey, occasionally spraying spores in a radius around the host body, infecting all those who come near it. Its drawbacks include the time it takes to kill prey, 10 to 20 days, and its limited effectiveness when dealing with unsocial pests. Yikes. They were up to all kinds of bad stuff down here. Huh. Tales of a Junktown jerky vendor. I've been to Junktown in the original Fallout game. Okay, so that's food production. Let's keep searching this level. Okay, this is the roadblock. Got it. Whoa, Boone. Okay. Get him. Nice. Here's the research data. Download it. Ah. Enter Vault 22 and download the research data. Return to Dr. Hildern at Camp McCarran with the research data. Alright. So far, so good. This vault hasn't been too bad. Looks like this unit was pried away from the wall. Let's see. John Doe is in the chat. He says, make sure you get the mean machine from the armory. Alright, thank you for the tip, John Doe. The mean machine from the armory. Got it. I will be on the lookout. There's those Venus flytraps. Lots of maniacal plants and things in this cave. Ouch. Come on. Come on, Vats. Come on, you could do it. There we go.
You're mine.
Before we go up here, let's finish exploring this cave. Keely!
Hey.
Hey.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
Let's see... Yeah.
She's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Okay. Now my cat is crying, so maybe now he wants to go out. Yep. Now it's time. It wasn't time 10 minutes ago, but now it is. Okay. Of course, I'd be glad to help.
Good. Meet me on the second level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Alright. She got out of here fast. Anything else in this giant cave? No, I don't think so. John Doe says, good quality, good game, thanks for streaming for us. Absolutely, John Doe. Thank you for watching, and the kind words, I appreciate it. I'm just glad that, that people are enjoying. Alright, here we are back by the server room. Okay. Did we look in here? Yeah, we did. We just came out of that. Okay, so Keely... What is she doing?
What's this? Did you do these repairs? Not bad. Not bad at all. Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs.
Thanks. Alright, I'm coming. Second level. Where are you, Keely? There you are.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Just as long as I'm getting paid for this.
You really have a one-track mind, you know that? Anyway, listen up. Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Any idea where these vents are that I'm looking for?
I set the gas to pump into the 5th level since that's where the concentration of spores was highest. I'd start looking there. Typically, these vaults use circular vents in their air circulation systems. Look for a wall with 2 of them almost side by side. There's one just around the corner outside this lab if you need an example.
How exactly should I ignite the gas?
In the area where the gas is active, any kind of fire or explosion should do the trick. Hell, even lasers would do the job.
Oh, great.
If you don't have anything like that, I've got some grenades in my bag in the corner that you can use.
Blast?
Yes, there'll be an explosion when the gas is ignited, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Now leave me to my work.
Sounds dangerous, but I'll do it.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
Wait a minute.
I suppose you have questions. Hurry up and ask them.
Has your research here turned up anything interesting?
A few things here and there. But a lot of the data has been corrupted, and all of the live samples have been contaminated by the spore plants. One interesting thing I found is that one of the chemicals secreted by the spore plant serves as a mild stimulant when ingested by humans. As far as I can tell, it has no side effects or addictive properties. Aside from the inherent psychological ones, of course. Now that I think of it, there was a Corporal Farber back in McCarran who'd probably be interested in it. There's a sample of it around here somewhere.
I've already got it. Let's see. John Doe says, can't help you on this one. I hate this vault. Really? I kind of like this one. I'm a sucker for almost any vault. And LinkZ Plays says, I just took over the Lucky 38. Watch him not die. Yeah, you're pretty far in the game then. You're much farther than me, LinkZ. Did you say there'd be a blast?
Oh yes. I imagine there'll be quite an explosion when the gas gets set off. Fire will probably expand throughout the entire level in mere moments.
Oh, great. How am I supposed to survive that?
That does pose a problem, doesn't it? If you could seal yourself inside a room before the explosion went off, you might be protected from the blast. Then again, the flames will probably blow into the rooms down there. Maybe if there were a room that was reinforced. Well, I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Where did these plants come from?
From what I've been able to determine, the scientists here managed to breed them by combining traits from 2 distinct plant species. The resulting hybrid proved to be more adaptable than expected, however, and soon became a threat to humans. It's sad, really. All those wonderful minds undone by their own irresponsibility.
How did you get this whole gas thing set up so quickly?
That's a very good question.
Thanks.
Actually, I didn't come up with it. The systems were already set to pump the gas when I first arrived here. I believe the scientists were in the process of attempting to ignite the gas just as we're about to do. And by we, I mean you, of course.
Thanks. What happened to the scientists then?
Something prevented them from igniting the gas, obviously. I suppose it's possible that the gas triggered some kind of defensive reaction. Hordes of previously slumbering creatures may have awoken and entered a killing frenzy, ripping the hapless scientists into quivering, bloody chunks. You'll have to let me know when you get back from going downstairs.
What were you doing down in that cave?
The mantises and spore plants virtually ignored me for most of the time I've been here. It was only once I began to investigate the 5th level that my presence began to agitate them. I guess I was a little too close to home for them. A few days ago, I was attacked by a large number of mantises and was knocked unconscious. When I woke up, I was in that cave. The mantises seemed to feed some of their prey to the plants. Fortunately for me, it appears the plants are disinclined to eat ghoul meat. Later.
Okay. Where are those grenades? Okay. Back down to the 5th level. Whoa! We didn't check this room out before. And there's nothing in here anyway. Okay, there's the gas coming out. Now we have to ignite it. Oh, okay, we're gonna save just in case this goes awry. Let's see. John Doe is asking Linksy Plays, which Fallout game is the best? I have my own opinion on that, but it'll be interesting to see what Linksy says. Okay, let's get out a grenade and see how bad this goes. Okay. I'm going to toss the grenade out into the hallway and then immediately try to close the door before it goes off. Ooh, it worked. I don't know what happened to Eddie though. Oh, he's okay. He's fine. He'll wake up. Come on, there we go. All right. Alright, back to Keeley.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spore should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
what needs to be done?
I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
Will it take long?
No, it shouldn't take all that long. Just a few more moments, and that's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently and copied to an external source. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Well, actually, I copied the files. Hildern sent me here to get them.
Yes, that sounds like something he'd do. Well, there's nothing for it then. Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash.
Fine, do it.
Glad you're thinking clearly. I was afraid to blink there for a second. There, all done. That wasn't so bad, was it? I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
I will. Got anything else, Keeley?
Don't mind me. I have to wrap things up here, gather my gear, that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
I'll be leaving soon enough.
Alright, I think we're done here in this vault. Let's see. Linksy Plays says, well, in my opinion, New Vegas takes first place in Fallout 3. He hasn't played 1 or 2. John Doe says, W Marino 2, which one is it in your opinion? My favorite is the one you are currently playing, mostly for the freedom. For me, it goes New Vegas, 1, 2, 3, then 4 is kind of, I don't know if I'd consider it a Fallout game exactly. Fallout 76 definitely is not a Fallout game, and for a fact is not canonical. Linksy Plays says, yeah, could not get into 76, and Fallout 4 could have been way better. Well, this may blow all of your minds, but I rather like Fallout 76. I know that's very unpopular. I understand that. But I actually enjoy Fallout 76 more than 4. It's not my favorite, but for how different it is and the challenge of it, I really do like Fallout 76. And I love exploring Appalachia. For all its flaws, and I understand it has many, but I will take 76 over 4 any day of the week. And how do I get out of this damn vault? Oh, there we go. Fallout 4 to me is very boring. There's not one faction that I like. Every time I play through that game, I want to kill every faction. With the Railroad being my numero uno faction, I want to knock off. I hate the Railroad so much. Alright. Let's go back to McCarran and report what we have found in this plant vault. Okay, how is everybody doing tonight, by the way? It is 8:10 here on the West Coast in California. Fairly warm day today. Cooling off now, though. Kinda cooling off. Keeley, or not Keeley, Williams.
Keeley just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Yay.
Thanks again. Really, I owe you.
Hildern.
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keeley. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
The Vault 22 data is gone, destroyed.
Destroyed? Really? I find that hard to believe. More likely, you failed to locate the proper server.
The plants in that vault were dangerous. We destroyed the data. Believe whatever you want, it's the truth.
Keeley. It was Keeley, wasn't it? Who else would fail to give a fuck that thousands of people are going to starve without that data? And for what? So Keeley can wage a selfish little war against me and the OSI. You're an accomplice in this. Keeley is one old woman. You could have easily stopped her. You're either incompetent or you're on her side. Now get out of this office. Get out.
Hey.
What are you doing in my office? You're not welcome here. Get out.
Wow.
Oh, good to see you again. Right, good luck.
Yes? What is it? Bye.
I just want to go back and talk to Contreras real quick. See if he has anything new to say. I don't think so. John Doe says, doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you? It's 9:10 in the Rocky Mountains. Colorado.
So you're back. Take your pick.
Let's see. Damn, Contreras, you've got 8,000 caps. So I'm going to sell you that revolver. Laser pistol. Plasma. Okay.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Oh god, I thought we
So
froze.
you're back.
You can't repair anything, huh? Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Actually, wait a minute, Contreras.
So you're back.
Oh, that's right. I've got to get metal to,
Well, what the hell are you doing here?
Isaac.
Get your ass out and find that metal. Don't come back until the job is done.
That's right.
Later.
Let's go and drop off what metal we have to Isaac at the Gunrunners. Let's see. John Doe says, I do not like the New California Republic because they're all kind of like that OSI director at a certain point. Mr. House is usually the main man whenever I play. Interesting. I have not yet decided who, if anybody, I'm going to side with in this playthrough. We shall see as time goes on. Isaac, where is you? You're usually here. Come on. Huh. And he's not showing up. I love it. I know he has a house out here somewhere. That's probably where he's at. I just don't remember what house it is. It's one of these out here.
What are you doing here? Get out before I blow your head off. Are you deaf? I don't give a damn about what you want. Just get out of here.
Okay, bitch, you asked for it. No.
Get lost.
Yeah, whatever. Don't mind me while I rummage through your house. Here's Isaac's house. And he's not home. Huh. There he goes. Isaac, wait! Oh. Why? Yeah, Reaper Gaming, how do you play this game with your friends, just out of curiosity? I'd like to know that as well. Isaac, thank you for stopping to run. Hey.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Here's some scrap for you.
Alright, what you got? Thanks, that'll help.
Alright, do you have enough now?
No, not yet.
Damn it, Isaac!
Later.
Okay. Travel to West Side and speak with St. James about the missing NCR refugees. That's quite a ways away. Well... Actually, we could get over there via Vault 22. Let's do that. Yeah, that old lady does need to be more respectful. Let's see. John Doe says, Reaper Gaming, I tend to shoot disrespectful people. That's why Joe Cobb never leaves the Good Spring Saloon. That's pretty good. Yeah, she's lucky I didn't blow her away, but I think there's a little action with her related to her later on. I think. I could be wrong, but I think something happens with her later. Alright, here's West Side. Nice and barricaded.
I kind of like being a farmer.
That sweetie sure is something.
That sweetie sure is something.
Okay.
I'm glad mean son of a bitch is on our side.
This place looks like a shithole.
That sweetie sure is something.
I'm glad mean son of a bitch is on our side.
Huh.
Anything new happening?
You don't strike me as someone down on their luck. What brings you to West Side? I help tend the crops, stand watch for fiends, and generally help keep things civilized. Couple of years now. I was a trader for a while, but got tired of all the walking. West Side was a good place to settle down as any. Uh-huh.
Alright, Judah. Hold on. I'm gonna get some water. Kinda thirsty. So I called Sony today and tried to get some help on my bricked PS5. For anybody that doesn't know, I bought a PS5 and I played it for a month and then it ceased functioning. I believe it's a bad HDMI port. I was on the phone with Sony holding for 58 minutes today, and after 58 minutes they disconnected from me. Good stuff. Real good stuff.
Anything new happening? If you're down on your luck and need some caps, I'd buy just about anything. Of course, I've also got plenty of things for sale, too. Until next time.
Hold on, Miguel. Where's that radio? Okay.
Here to do business? Of course. My grandfather opened up this shop. Took over from him when the fiends killed him. Until next time.
That's all you got to say, Miguel?
Hey there!
Hi. I wash my bone with Sippy. I have Pogo. Phoebe's a rope. Goodbye.
Welcome to Casa Madrid. Cheapest, cleanest whores in all New Vegas. If you want to know the rates for Poon, talk to the whores.
Okay. All right, Marco. Is this apartment building yours?
Yep, for years now. Guess I should be calling it Casa Marco or something, but I haven't changed the signs. Folks who can't pay their way onto the strip need a place to stay too. And when Pretty Sarah set her whores up here, the Casa went full service.
I had questions about your tenants.
Like who?
Never mind.
All right then. Catch you later then.
Okay, Marco.
Why are you talking to me, man? I'm trying to relax here. Got it?
What do you do around here?
Me and Dermot work salvage around New Vegas.
Tell me about Dermot, your partner.
What do you even mean? He's Dermot. Dermot knows how to work salvage better than any man I ever met. Doesn't go asking questions all day, neither.
Some people have gone missing, and they were last seen dealing with you.
I don't know a thing about no missing refugees from that Aerotech camp. Go cry to somebody else.
Really? I didn't even mention Aerotech.
Yeah, well, I must have heard rumors. And, fuck you. You got nothing on me and Dermot.
Bitch.
I got nothing you need. If it's ass you're looking for, talk to Pretty Sarah. Me and my partner St. James work salvage around West Side, that's all. Because it's his name. He may be high-strung, but he's all right. Hauls his half a scrap, which is all I need. Yeah, beat it.
What's in this co-op? Another radio to shut off.
Hi there. Welcome to the West Side Co-op. I'm Clayton Etienne. Let me know if you have any questions.
Tell me about the co-op.
It might not look like much, but it's what keeps us West Side locals independent. We started it a few years ago. I admit we had a lot of trouble at first, but eventually we got some help from Tom Anderson with the followers. We're finally to the point where the co-op members can start making money from sales instead of just breaking even.
What's your story?
Well, I've lived in Nevada all my life. Started out in New Reno, but headed down here as soon as I got the chance. If you can believe it, things are even worse back home. The whole city's still run by crime families. It used to be the Mordinos and Wrights. Now it's the Wrights and Van Graffs. Seems like things never got better. Anyway, that's all behind me now. All right.
You don't have much, good sir.
See you later.
Except that's safe, but I won't break it to it. Okay.
Yeah? What is it? Like who?
Tell me about Dermot.
Roughneck prospector's all I hear. Good at what he does. Been renting a room here for a year or so. Nothing special. Like who? Guy's unstable, but he pays his rent and Sweetie seems to like him all right. Catch you later then.
Welcome to the Casa Madrid. If you got an itch needs scratching, you came to the right place. Just watch how you treat the merchandise.
Who's the merchandise?
3 flavors to choose from: Sweetie, Maud, and Jimmy. Sweetie's the house favorite, for reasons that should be obvious. Maud is what you might call the discount rack. She's what a customer wears if he doesn't have the caps to afford Sweetie, or just likes them old. Jimmy's more of a specialist. I only hear good things.
What do you do around here?
I look after the only reasons anyone would want to spend any time here. I'm a pimp. All Marco does is collect rent and take a small cut of my action. He sure as hell doesn't clean the rooms.
Ugh. You're not one of the merchandise?
Most of my body is scarred all over, like a ghoul. Nobody around who'd want to screw that. No, I just run things.
How'd you get burned so badly?
We don't talk about that. Next topic.
Damn.
You know where to find me.
Uh-huh. Well, there's Marco's apartment. But before we go busting into that, let's just... Oh. Dermont's ledger. Going to be a little different than the one I kept for hauling scrap. Haha. But I've always been a strong believer in keeping straight books. Okay. 2 Motor Runner, teen girl, 500 caps, adult man, 38, 0 caps. True to his word, paid top money for the girl, plus bonus for first delivery, but paid nothing for girl's father, who took a swing at him when untied. Got to keep him more secured. Also keep SJ off the girls, as even fiends don't want used goods. Let's see, 2 Motor Runner, adult woman, 250 caps, old woman, 25. Old man, 25. Baby? Boy? 0 caps. Whoops. Got to be more careful selecting what we deliver. Runner like the woman, of course, but the baby's worthless except to make sure the woman does as she's told. Her parents next to worthless. Should have killed and left them. On the bright side, Runner says we can start dealing with fiends closer by, so no more dragging folks all the way to Vault 3. 2 Nephi. Teen girl, 400 caps. Teen boy, 150 caps. Child girl, 750 caps. More like it. Learned from the past and got rid of mom and dad along the way. Tried to get more for the young one. I said, hey, give her time to sprout, but Nephi wouldn't have it. Kept SJ off the girl so long as he got his damn teddy. He's a sick one, but I guess the work calls for it. 2 Cook, adult woman, 200 caps. Teen girl, 400. Teen girl, 400, and teen boy, 100. Did not like dealing with this Cook. Didn't know if he'd pay us or burn us. I guess what they do with them once they get them is up to them. Isn't my business, but he didn't even wait for us to turn the corner before he was torching the boy and making the woman folk watch. Let's hope to deal with Nephi next time. Jeez. Well, we took out all those guys. Most of them. I think we got Motor Runner too, right? No, maybe not. No, it wasn't Motor Runner. You guys hear all those noises in the background?
Tom Anderson. Can I help you?
What do you do here, Bullcut?
I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse, and I help the locals in Westside grow crops. Unlike the NCR, the followers don't expect anything back. The soil and the hot, dry environment don't make it easy, but we get by all right. We've even got our own food store, the Westside Co-op, complete with basic refrigeration.
Wow. Tell me about the co-op.
The co-op is comprised of Westside locals and run by Clayton Entenine. They produce all of their own food and share the profits of the co-op.
Do you have a problem with the NCR?
I don't go looking for fights with them, but they don't have the best interests of people in mind. Certainly not locals. The bottom line for NCR is productivity and growth. Politicians back in Shady Sands are completely detached from the people actually living here.
That sounds like most politicians.
Take care.
place is a dump.
Hello, stranger. You looking for a good time?
No. Aren't you kind of old to be doing this?
Old but spry, honey. So long as my back don't give out, I can make a living lying on it. May not be as fresh as Sweetie or Jimmy, but Pretty Sarah keeps me around for a good reason. Experience.
You work for Pretty Sarah?
That's right. Strange at first, having a woman for a pimp, but she's tough enough to handle any trouble so far.
Tell me about Sweetie.
She's a good earner. Of course, she don't care who she sleeps with or what they do to her.
Well, do you know about Jimmy?
I suppose he's okay for one of those. I suppose Pretty Sarah's got to cover every sort of customer.
What do you know about Dermot and St. James?
Those boys been living here a while now. They sell salvage and do all right. I never been with either of them. That St. James is all over Sweetie every time he rustles up the caps to afford her. She says he's peculiar, but who isn't?
You know what, Maud? Let's go for a roll.
Best prices around, so long as you don't try putting anything someplace it was never intended. How's that sound?
What the hell, let's do it.
You won't notice anything once the lights are out, hon. The places that count are still firm enough.
Oh, shit. That's it? There was no cutscene or anything? She just walked out. Aww. Yeah, there she goes. That kind of sucks.
Watch out for fiends. Hey, mister, looking to relax? Looks like you carry a lot of tension in your shoulders. And upper thighs.
I hear you were a slave of Caesar's Legion.
Baby, who I am doesn't matter. I'll be anybody you need me to be. It's better that way, you'll see.
Been working here long?
Half a year or so. The Cos is a dump and Marco's a pig, but Pretty Sarah makes sure I don't get hassled. I don't get as many customers as Sweetie or Maud, but the customers I do get always come back.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about Pretty Sarah.
She's an honest woman. Splits the earnings fair and keeps Sweetie and Maud in line. Minds her own business, too. She knows what it's like for people to go through things they'd rather not talk about.
How much for your services?
Pittance, sugar. And I'll leave you without a care in the world.
Alright, Jimmy, let's do it.
Oh, we will, sugar. We will.
That's it?
Glad you came back. You want to get together with me?
I'm good.
See you.
Oh. Alright, so we've gotten with Maud and Jimmy back to back. Oh.
Hey, baby, what say you and me get acquainted?
You work for Pretty Sarah?
I bring in the customers, and she makes sure no one gets rough. Sarah's good people. Good enough, anyway.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm called Sweetie because I'm the sweetest piece you'll ever find anywhere outside of the Strip.
Wouldn't you make more money working on the Strip?
I got my start at the Gomorrah. Good money, but I saw how those Omertas hook girls on free jet or MedX, then start charging. Slavery through a needle is what that is. I earn less out here, but I keep more.
Any chance you could help me get into St. James's room?
I do have his spare key, but I'm not sure if he'd like it if I let you in there. St. James can be a little crazy sometimes.
I'll pay you for the key.
We can come to a deal. My price is firm, though. St. James is a good customer, and it better be worth it if I'm going to lose him.
Here, take it.
And here's your key.
Thanks. Does St. James pay you for anything unusual?
A client's got a right to privacy, so it'll cost 200 caps for me to tell you all about it.
God damn, Sweetie. Let's barter and say 100 caps. Or you could earn 0 keeping your mouth shut.
Funny how I make caps every time I open my mouth.
Ugh.
St. James has problems, that's for sure. Never wants me to say a thing or for me to move around either. Lately, he brings a teddy bear with him and props it on the bed like it's watching us. Ugh, it's creepy as hell. Not the worst I ever been with, but more a pervert than most.
Do you know St. James?
Sure do. St. James is my #1 customer. He's a prospector who pays Marco to stay here at the Casa week to week. I don't know why his friend Dermot chose to stay here. He's never been with me or nobody else. But St. James likes having me close at hand.
How much does it cost?
It's worth every cap, baby. I'll do things to you you didn't even think was possible, and leave you feeling like everything's right in the world.
I'm kind of tired from my previous poundings, but all right, let's go,
I'm gonna
sweetie.
make your toes curl, baby.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's. I wonder if I get anything for getting with enough people. I can't remember. Wait. Nothing in here. Oh. She, for whatever reason, she left her original room that she was in, and now she's sleeping in this, like, drug den room. Hey.
Been enjoying your time at the Casa? You know where to find me, honey.
Oh, okay. Damn it. Oh, now look. Now she's going back. Whatever. I thought I got the key. I thought she gave me the damn key to his apartment. Huh.
You can just talk to the whores, you know. You and me, we don't need to talk unless there's trouble. You know where to find me.
Well, whatever. I think I have enough information. Or maybe I don't. Oh. I guess it's upstairs. It's pointing me... Why is it pointing me to talk to her?
Been enjoying your time at the Casa? Those boys been living here a while now. They sell salvage and do all right. I never been with either of them. That St. James...
Search St. James's room at the Casa. Okay, so it's definitely not on this floor. Okay, so it is this room. Oh, I gotta get the teddy bear.
We gotta go through this again? What's it about this time?
Ooh. I hear you spend most of your caps on Sweetie.
That's private. I don't go asking about how you like to get laid, and I don't want to know. Enough of that.
Look what I found in your room.
What are you doing stealing my stuff? That ain't even mine. I mean, it's mine, but it's private. Give it back. Hell, don't give it back. I don't care. Just found it when we was working salvage and thought I'd save it to give to some kid if one came by. We gotta go through this again? What's it about this time?
I found this ledger in Dermot's room.
You got his book? Dermot, this bastard got your book. He got your book.
Oh, let's go.
All mine.
I don't know what happened to Dermot. Huh.
Yeah? What is it? Catch you later, then.
What do you need this time? You know where to find me.
Oh, there he is.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. I said, fuck off.
I know what you and your partner have been up to. I got the evidence from your rooms.
You're right about that. St. James, got a thief here.
Oh, he's dead.
I've got you now.
You're mine.
Ooh. All right.
I'm going to assume you had reason to kill Dermot and his pet. Always had a bad feeling about them. But everyone else here is hands off.
Let's see. I found this in Dermot's room.
I'll take a look, just to see what sort of shit they were into. What? Those bastards? Selling folks off to the fiends? Selling children to Cook? I've seen enough. You did everyone a service. Take these. Might help you if you get in a jam.
Thanks. All right, we can go back and report in what we've seen, but let's explore West Side a little bit more, shall we? Since we're here.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Let's see. How are these people just sleeping on cardboard? Here's a liquor store.
Howdy. Name's Bob, but folks around here call me Klamath Bob. What can I do you for? Yeah, good old Klamath. Not a bad place if you like hunting, eating, and skinning geckos all day. It's a pretty dull place, but I hear there was a bit of excitement when this tribal from Arroyo came to town years back. All before my time, though.
I have some questions about this area.
I might have some answers for you. What did you want to know?
What do you do around here?
I run the liquor store on West Side. With things this rough, some folks need a lot of booze just to step out of the door in the morning. After I close up shop, I walk around and help keep the peace. Not that I'm good with a gun, mind you, but someone's got to do it, you know?
Can you tell me about West Side?
Well, things aren't great here, but I've seen a lot worse. We've got the Fiends to the south of us, and that ain't good. The Scorpions hang out at the Monte Carlo when they aren't slinging chems or getting their heads blown off by the Fiends. Probably the best thing we've got going on is the co-op, run by Mr. Etienne. Get some help from the followers of the Apocalypse, I think.
Do you have a lot of run-ins with the Fiends?
Not so much lately. The NCR is giving them hell anytime they poke their damn heads out. Bless those boys and gals for getting rid of that vermin. I feel pity for any man or woman that gets addicted to chems, but when they prey on decent folk, well, then it's time to put them down.
Tell me about the Scorpions.
Not much to tell. Typical gang of dumb bullies and angry nobodies. They're holed up a bit south of here, in the Monte Carlo suites. They think they're tough, but anytime they tangle with the Fiends, they get torn right up.
What's so great about the co-op?
Food from the people and for the people. Anyone can buy, but the profits are shared by the folks who make the produce. Locals got these little gardens that do real well. Gosh darn well, truth be told. Etienne got some help from that Anderson kid, I think. Anyway, we don't gotta rely on merchants so much. And it means the troopers can use all the food they make over on the east side. Works out nice.
Enough about the west side.
What else did you want to chat about?
Do you know anything about that super mutant walking around town?
Oh, yeah, that's mean son of a bitch. I know the name sounds bad, but he likes it. He's one nasty old coot. Far as I can tell, he's one of them original super mutants. What came from the Boneyard. Wandered about after that master fellow died. Eventually got caught somewhere around the hub back in NCR. Boy, they sure treated him mean down there. Cut him up so bad he can't talk no more. I tried to buy him just so they'd stop hurting him, but they didn't want any of it.
Do you know how he got away from the NCR?
Turns out some of them night kids, whatever you call those sneaky super mutant types, got in and busted him out. I guess somebody named Tabitha led the bunch that freed him. Don't know much more than that.
How did he end up here on West Side?
He just showed up here one day. Couldn't really talk, but he remembered me all right. Ever since then, he's just been, well, hanging around, I guess. Does odd jobs for folks and smashes the bad guys when they come poking around.
People around here aren't afraid of him?
Some folks steer clear of him, for sure, but you don't seem to mind. What else did you want to chat about? Sure. All right, then. Hopefully I've got something to wet your whistle.
I'm good.
Okay, then.
You know, for as junky as West Side is, people here are pretty nice, actually.
Oh, hello.
Hector.
I deliver things and stuff for the people here. They give me caps to do it. Bye.
Bye. And I guess that's it for West Side. Huh. Not much else here. Unless I missed something. I don't think I did. Oh.
Watch out for fiends.
So this is another entrance here. West side, south entrance. Whoa! Okay, so the Thorn cult is down there in that sewer, but I don't want to tangle with them just yet.
Watch out for fiends. Brim wimped out and accepted NCR rule.
We'll come back eventually.
Some people will do
and deal
anything
with
to
them.
feel safe.
Now that's not to be confused with the Thorn cult from Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, by the way. I'm just doing a little exploration, that's all. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, there's a gang over here, according to that guy. They're at the Monte Carlo Suites. Some kind of gang over here.
Oh my. You're mine.
Somebody took off over here.
You're mine.
Oh! Whew. That could have been a lot worse. I heard the clicking sound at the last second. Well, we came out of that house with a bobby pin. Whoa!
Are you ready to die? The sight of your own blood?
So that was a little ambush by the fiends. Did not work out so well for them. heading into the Monte Carlo.
Eat this!
Come on.
Who said come on?
Anybody there? Aha! You like that?
Oh. It's time, baby. Yvette!
Eat this!
Interesting how she had a name. She wasn't just a generic NPC.
You're mine!
I'm going to find you.
Can't run from me!
You can't hide from me forever.
Come on!
Whoa! Hella scorpions just came out of that room. Wow. Damn it.
Eat this!
Get him, Boone. Jeez. Okay. Well. Alright, we took care of the gang situation at the Monte Carlo. I don't think there's much else out this way. Okay. Let's go back to the office park and tell Captain Parker about what happened to those refugees. Hey, Captain.
Have you found out what happened to those missing refugees?
Yep.
How do you know? Did you find proof?
Yeah.
Oh, sick bastards. Can't say I'll shed any tears for them. Here, you've earned this.
Thanks.
I've heard through the locals that Nephi has passed on. I truly hope his soul finds peace.
Huh. What's the deal with all these refugees?
Poor lost souls, most of them. They thought to come to New Vegas and find their fortunes on its shining strip. But the journey is often long, and the price to enter the city is steep. Those who could not pay ended up here, hoping to earn the caps they need. Some find honest labor, but more fritter away what little they've saved on crooked gambling and cheap liquor. Still, I minister to them as I can.
Well, what do you do here, Bert?
I give what aid and comfort I can. I have medical knowledge thanks to my time with the followers.
Can you heal me?
I would be happy to, should you require it. You seem to be in fine health now. Farewell, friend.
Not a bad question, Bert. If anybody could tell me what movie that is from, you deserve a prize. Okay, so we finished that quest. Oh yeah, we've got some scrap metal to turn in. Let's see if what's-his-name is working right now at the Gunrunners.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Alright, what you got? Thanks, that'll help.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Damn it, Isaac.
Later.
Okay. Find the patrol knight Lorenzo told you about to let the Brotherhood of Seal examine Eddie. Where's that at? Repcon headquarters. That's weird. Okay, let's head on into Freeside. This place looks like it's as big a dump as Westside. Hey kids, hey! Hey!
Reach for the sky, mister.
Can I buy that gun from you?
This is the best gun in the whole galaxy. I paid 1 million caps for it, and it wasn't even brand new.
Oh.
You mean it?
Yep.
Wow.
Give me that.
Thanks. I bet me and Stacy can get something real cool at Mick and Ralph's with that. I wish I had a gun.
Don't we all?
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
What are you selling?
Have a look, baby.
I'm good.
Talk to you later.
company.
Whoa!
Eat this.
Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while.
Rot face. Are you soliciting me?
Ha ha ha! Oh, that's rich. You're not exactly my type. No offense. No, I meant I could give you a tip. Earn my money, so to speak.
What kind of tip?
You look like you're new around here, so I'm sure I know all sorts of things you'd find useful. If not, well, it's only a cap. So what do you say?
Alright, Rotface.
The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another?
Alright.
In the area between the north and east gates is the old Mormon fort, where the followers of the apocalypse have set themselves up. The followers aren't a bad bunch, and provide healing and supplies to the people of Freeside as they can. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Yeah, sure. Give me some more.
There's a rumor that a huge army is camped to the east, massing to attack the NCR. Like that'd ever happen. Who in the world could stand up to the NCR and win? That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
I'm good.
I understand. Well, have a good day.
We've got stuff you never realized you needed. If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies.
Well, he got cut off. What do you have in stock?
Take a gander. I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
A resourceful fellow such as yourself must have something on the side.
Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does not leave this room, eh? Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye.
Ah, now I see why you want to keep this low-key.
Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? You game?
I'm good.
No problem. If you need one later, just stop in. What do you want to know? If you haven't heard of the King, you must have been living under a rock or something. The King has his boys all over Freeside. He controls the water pump and is essentially the go-to guy for what goes around here. They are the local energy weapon dealers in Freeside. When it comes to lasers and plasma, they're the only game in town, and they keep it that way. Gloria's men are the best armed in Freeside and ruthless to boot. But her brother, Jean-Baptiste Cutting, puts them all to shame. Their joint is the only place in Freeside to get it all under one roof. They've got gambling, booze, chems, and whores. They're good folks, just don't cross them. They're known for tidying up loose ends with a bullet to the brain box. Anything else I can help you with? Come back anytime.
Thanks, Ralph.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph. Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders, and the Van Graffs keep things running.
What's the deal with the Omertas?
That's the thing. I have no idea. They just stopped buying guns all of a sudden. If you hear anything, let me know. Anything else I can help you with?
Ooh.
Sure. Let's see what you've got.
Damn, you want 7,800 caps to repair my riot shotgun? Wow. Forget it. I'm good.
Have a look. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Why? Do you work for one of the casinos? In that case, yes I do. Follow me.
Alright. Show me. Ooh.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
I agree. Grenade machine gun. Huh. You have a lot of hunting rifles. Nuka breaker. Alright, I'm good.
Hello. Hello. Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
I'm good.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm bored.
This guy's flagging me down. What you want?
What do you need? Bye. What do you need? Bye.
Bye.
Check it out. Between the dumpsters there. Nah, just some idiot that wandered down the wrong alley. Sound familiar?
Oh.
Hey!
Hate this!
Why did his head come off? That was a bad plan by these guys. They were not really equipped to, this guy's head's burning. They were not very equipped to pull that ambush off successfully. This is the back of the old Mormon fort.
If it... Stop by Mick and Ruff's for all your shopping needs, sir.
What's up?
If it can be bought, it can be found.
You're not doing yourself a favor by having him tag along. NCR aren't welcome here.
Ooh. Really? What are you doing?
Need some grub? I got you covered. Cheap and filling.
What are you serving?
Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing. So what do you say? Want some?
Not until you tell me where you get the food from.
I have my little helpers out and about, always looking for fresh things to add to the stew pot. You may have seen them around somewhere yourself. Now deny your hunger no longer.
I'm good.
You'll be back.
Yeah, sure. Ugh.
This man's prices are steep, but I hear he's worth it.
This gentleman and I were just settling on a price. I'm afraid you'll have to hire one of the others this time around.
You want to travel through Freeside with ease? You hire a king. We're everywhere, and no one messes with us. Your safety is practically guaranteed for just 100 caps.
Why would I need a bodyguard here?
Freeside's a little dangerous for people traveling alone or in small groups. You go without a guard, you're rolling the dice. You know? You must be new. Your tune will change, trust me.
I doubt that. Alright, let's check out the Mormon fort.
That is one odd robot. Howdy. I've been around a while. Currently working for the Followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
What are you doing with the Followers?
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
I bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
That's a bit cryptic, Beatrix. Sounds like you're a bit of a dom, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while? What do you have in mind?
Got any advice to share?
Good? Bad? The guy with the gun makes the rules. Time you enjoy wasting isn't wasted time.
That's true.
And I may have answers. What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees. What about them? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd find anywhere else, just with better clothes. The king himself, though, he's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin.
What do you think of the NCR?
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam, And that's where it ends. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them. Something to step over or stomp down. They're here for the resources, plain and simple.
What's your opinion of Mr. House?
Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot? I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see. Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry. Robotics, to be specific. Seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back strong and killed a lot of people.
What do you think of the followers of the Apocalypse?
I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, those followers. If they didn't charge for their services, I'd think they was crazy. But nah, they're just naive. Warms their heart.
What do you know about the Van Graffs?
Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing. What did you want to know? The only thing I know for certain is that I don't know nothing. Later.
I like Beatrix. She's okay.
The Gunrunners ought to help the followers by donating some of that firepower they've got.
I appreciate how you've been helping us so far.
Kaiser Permanente. Thrive.
What's up? Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one.
What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
What's the goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
You don't sound too enthusiastic about it.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Isn't that the language that the Legion speaks?
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
Where'd you learn that?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
Do you know much about Caesar?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Nihi what?
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago. Certainly.
Why do you do research instead of providing medical assistance?
Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Why don't you come with me?
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
Things are bad around here. I'd like to make a difference, and I'd like you to help me.
That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and go with you, but let me be clear about something. If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is going to be a brief relationship. I may not have all the answers for how to fix Freeside's problems, but Caesar taking control isn't part of the solution. Fair?
Fair enough.
You have quite the menagerie at your disposal. If you can get the posse down to small gang size, I'll happily go with you.
Let's see.
What's up?
She looks really pale. Gambler. Do we want to ditch Boone at this point?
Hey,
and take Arcade with us? Boone's been hanging around with us for quite some time now. Tell me what you guys think. Is it time for a change in followers? And why do we have triplets here? Oh no, they're not.
Thank you. We never would have escaped without your help.
It's the Weathers family.
Thank you so much for freeing me.
I can't ever thank you enough for saving me and mine. We're free now.
They made it back here. That's great.
Hey.
Wayne's not waking up. Neither is Ferris. Or Roy.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard. Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
Seems like you need a steady supply, not just whatever I can grab for you.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Which merchants might be willing to make a deal?
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
You got a deal.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in. What do you want to talk about?
Things seem pretty rough here in Freeside.
More than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Is there anything I could do to help?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
You said something about helping addicts.
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Bill Ronte.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Tell me about Jacob.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Where should I start looking?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there.
I'll see what I can do to help them.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside. What do you want to talk about?
If I wanted to calm things down in Freeside, where would I start?
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail. What seems to be the problem?
I'm good.
Anything else? Great, what do you have? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? What do you want to talk about? We're pretty short-handed as it is, but I suppose I could spare a few items.
I'm good, Julie.
What did you want to know?
What's all the fuss about the water pump?
Bill Ronte installed that pump a few years ago, back when he was sober. It was a major improvement for the community. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good.
Who are the Kings?
They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters has been an affront to them. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually, the King wouldn't let his crew bully folks around like that.
What do you know about Mick and Ralph?
I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the guns. No idea what Ralph does.
Tell me about the Van Graffs.
Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very popular with better-heeled prospectors looking to explore the wastes. Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste likes killing.
What's the Atomic Wrangler?
A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or high enough to stay lazy. Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with Freeside and brother-sister psychopath teams?
Seriously.
What did you want to know? The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region. The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump. We arose from the boneyards of Edidam years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas. What do you want to talk about?
That was a long conversation between me and Julie Farkas. So, I think I'm going to take Arcade with me.
What's up?
For a while.
It could be better. If we can find a way to work toward the independence of New Vegas, that would be ideal. But really, as long as you don't help out the Legion, anything's better than that. I'm really very boring. You'd get better stories out of a Freeside junkie. Oh, all right. I'm 30-ish. Well, late 30s. I was born west of here. I was an only child and spent most of my time with my mother. My father died when I was young and I never got over it. Oh, and I like medicine and reading books about failed pre-war socioeconomic policies. Right now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, why hasn't some lucky man scooped this bachelor off his feet? Like I said, I'm boring.
Why don't you like talking about yourself?
Some people do. I just don't. Look, I appreciate that you're trying to be friendly, but I'd just rather not discuss it. See you around.
Boone, I think it's time.
Hey.
What is it? Okay. Yeah.
Hey.
What is it? If that's what you think.
Yeah, head back home.
Alright. Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer until I figure out what I want to do with myself. See you around.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, Arcade. It's time.
What's up? There's something about that robot that doesn't seem all right to me. I'm not saying we shouldn't take it with us. I'm just saying that if it were to fall into Lake Mead and be irreparably damaged, And if you threw an EMP grenade in after it, well, there are worse things happening in the world, right?
Yeah, what's your problem with Eddie?
It just seems a little twitchy. Some of these robots, you look at them the wrong way, don't screw in a vacuum tube right. The next thing you know, you're a pile of ash on the floor and someone's stepping out of a vertibird to sweep your remains into a Nuka-Cola bottle.
Sounds a little paranoid, Arcade.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly a mercenary, but taking out scumbags of this magnitude wouldn't cause me to lose any sleep.
Good. That's the kind of attitude I like. Alright. Let's see. We need to find Jacob Hoff and Bill Ronti. Okay, Preston Garvey himself has entered the chat. And Preston says, word has it, there's another settlement that needs your help. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Thanks a lot, Preston. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, look at Boone, all dejected, walking away, heading back to Novak. Oh, sorry, Boone. That's pretty good, Preston. Thanks for marking it. Ugh. Yuck. Jacob.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix.
Let's see. You look pretty bad, Jacob. You should probably stop using chems. Well, let's say Julie Farkas says you could use some help.
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems. Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait.
Who's supplying you?
If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out.
Damn.
At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps?
Jacob.
Bye.
Bye. Dixon's over here. We talked to Dixon earlier.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
Do you know anything about Bill or Jacob?
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
Are you trying to kill your customers?
Those fools are from NCR. I love seeing those squatters in agony. We were doing just fine before those shits came here and made a mess of things. We don't need NCR eggheads wandering around confusing things.
I need you to stop supplying Bill and Jacob.
Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop, if there's something in it for me.
So we could use speech on him. So the NCR is supplying you with cheap chems to keep Freeside down?
Wait, man. You can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those 2 anymore. Till next time.
Alright. I have some bad news for you, Jacob.
So you're back. Got any chems for me yet?
I took care of that dealer. Now you can clean up.
What? I need a fix now!
I want to help you get well, Jacob.
Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
Jacob, be strong. You just need the support of your friends to get through this.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
Alright. That's one down. If only it was that easy in real life to clean up drug addicts. And why did the door closing sound effect just play? Did anybody hear that?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
It's never dull in Freeside, is it?
Lasers, plasma,
Hungry?
pistols, grenades.
Hey, baby.
We've got it
Head
all
on
at
down
the
to the
Silver
Atomic
Rush.
Wrangler if you want to have a good time.
Why?
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush. You want someone dead? Really dead?
Hey, Bill.
Come on, man, I'm dying here.
Bill, Julie and the rest of your friends miss you. They need your help.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
Oh, that was easy too. Okay. Well, back to the fort. You got...
Want to get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
And why do you have a knife just sticking out like that? You know?
Hungry? Thirsty?
Hungry? Thirsty?
If
Horny?
it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only
Julie. There you are.
Hello. Hey, good to see you.
I helped with that addiction problem you mentioned.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the Apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
About that, Julie, you said you could spare some supplies?
Sure. Would you like a stim pack, fixer, or Rataway?
I'll take a stim pack.
You'll need to wait another 24 hours for us to get more made. We need everything else we currently have.
Accepted. Folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. Great. Let's see. Alright. Heading deeper into Freeside.
come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Here's the King's headquarters.
It's gotten so bad that even I think twice before going out at night around here.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Who's the king?
Who's the king? You believe this, asshole man? In Freeside, the kings rule. And the king rules the king. You got it?
Yes, I'd like to see the king if possible.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
I'm new in town and wanted to pay my respects.
You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
What's up?
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
I was hoping you might have some work for me.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
What do you need me to do?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
Yeah.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fellow named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
Why are you so interested in this?
You may have noticed that some of those guards out there are kings too. I'm just looking out for my men. I'm not trying to get some kind of unfair advantage. I just want a level playing field for my boys. So, what do you say?
Why can't your men look into this?
I've tried, but he can smell a king a mile away. Probably knows all our faces by now. He's not a stupid man, I'll give him that. What I need is someone he won't recognize, which makes you perfect. So are you gonna take the job or what?
Sure.
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost. My eyes on the street tell me you haven't paid our mutual friend Oris a visit yet. Until you do, we got nothing to talk about.
All right, King. We got Rex here with half a mechanical suit and a misfunctioning brain, it looks like. Oh boy.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Alright, let's go talk to this bodyguard down here.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
Why do I need a bodyguard crossing Freeside?
Just look around. People here are as like to stab you as say hello. That is, if I weren't at your side.
How much for your services?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
What if I'm not going to the South Gate?
Sorry, but all the people with real money are heading for the Strip, so that's the way I go. You want to go somewhere else? Hire one of these losers.
Okay, I'll hire you.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front.
Okay.
In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Alright, let's go, Oris. He is moving pretty good.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'll take
To your
2
left
stim
here
packs.
is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services.
That's good information, Oris.
Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let
We've
them
got
scare
stuff
you.
we're not even
They don't
allowed to
outnumber you
sell,
5 to
people.
1.
Only at Mick and...
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Oris is a pretty good tour guide.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Alright. Following you. This doesn't look sketch at all.
Thought you could ambush us, huh? Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Hey, you only fired 3 shots, and there are 4 guys there.
Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him.
Or you just faked this whole thing to drum up repeat business.
That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving.
Oh.
Stay close. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
The thug appears dead, a victim of your recent fight. Medicine. Examine the body closely. A quick study of the body reveals that the thug is still alive and merely pretending to be dead. Same thing with all these guys.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
You're lucky I don't take you out, Horus. Alright, back to talk to the king.
What do you have for me?
Horus is a fraud. He fakes attacks on his clients and then plays hero.
So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
Alright, I'll head over.
Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use. Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
I wanted to ask you some questions.
Go ahead. Throw some questions at me.
Tell me about the Kings.
We're different than other gangs. And not just because we dress better. We're not just a group of thugs looking for our next fight. The Kings are about an idea, you see. Where every man is free to follow his own path, do his own thing. Where every man is a king in his own right.
Can I join the Kings?
Whoa there. Not just anyone can be a king. First of all, we usually only accept people native to the area. Second, I have to approve, and I don't. You haven't shown me you've got what it takes to be a king yet. But if you're fixing to join something fierce, stick around, and if you play your cards right, things might change.
So why isn't every man in Freeside in your gang?
We've tried to pass our philosophy on to the people of Freeside, but not everyone is ready to be a king. The kids love us, but the old-timers tend to shy away and keep to themselves, and they probably couldn't pull off the look anyway. As for the others, some people just plain don't respect others, and that's a no-no. If there's one thing I won't tolerate, it's lack of respect.
I had other questions.
Sure thing. What'd you have in mind?
Where'd you get the robot dog?
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up.
Is there something wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something.
Can they do anything?
No, they said they don't have the tools to help him.
Is he gonna be okay?
For now, but they said eventually he's gonna get worse. I don't know what to do.
Can I help somehow?
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
What can you tell me about Freeside?
To understand Freeside, you have to look back a few years. Originally, we were all just tribes making a living in this area. That all changed when Mr. House came around. He made an offer to the 3 biggest tribes that were willing to listen to him. Today, everyone calls those tribes the 3 families, and they live in luxury and run their own casinos in the Strip. The rest of us were left to fight over the crumbs, living in the shadow of those more fortunate. Things got pretty nasty for a while, but we wanted more. A place of our own, a place where no one could tell us what to do, and we didn't want to go elsewhere to find it. So we took control of this place and made it our own. That's really all Freeside is, the best of a bad situation.
This building is interesting. What do you know about it?
Near as I can tell, it was some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is.
Tell me more about him.
Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King.
And that's where you get the name from.
Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name. But I like to think I keep the memory alive.
If this was a school, what was taught here?
As far as we can tell, the guy that built this place was considered the coolest of the cool, and taught other people how to be more like him. People would come all around to learn how to sing, dance, dress, and even speak the way he did.
Is that what you guys do? Pretend to be this guy?
Something like that, yeah. There were some working tapes here when we first got here, so we know what he sounded like. Sadly, they stopped working a few years back, so I sold them to a junk merchant who was passing through. Otherwise, I'd play some for you.
Oh.
All the outfits you see my guys wearing around were originally found in here, too, along with more hair gel than you can shake a stick at. Sure thing. What'd you have in mind?
What can you tell me about Pacer?
Pace? He and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately, and it's got some people riled. Can't blame them myself. There's only so much to go around.
Who are the important people in Freeside?
There's me, but I don't really like talking about myself. There's Julie Farkas and the other followers down at the old Mormon fort. The Garrett twins up at the Wrangler deserve mention. Wouldn't be right not mentioning the Van Graffs, I suppose. And while they're not important in the overall scheme of things, there's Mick and Ralph, too. Just don't tell them I said that. Who all did you want to know about?
Tell me about Julie.
Julie represents the followers of the Apocalypse. They're a group that tries to help people out whenever they can, so we get along just fine. If you ever need to get patched up, one of their docs will have you right as rain in no time flat. They sell supplies, too, or used to. Heard they were having trouble bringing stuff in, or keeping up with the demand, or something lately. Did you want to know about anyone else?
I'd like to hear about the Garrett twins.
Them twins run the Atomic Wrangler, the only working casino here in Freeside. It's become pretty much the place to go around these parts. Give it a whirl when you've got some time. Now, was there anyone else you wanted to know about?
Who are the Van Graffs?
They're a family-run business from out west that deal in weapons mostly. A word of caution, though, they're not a friendly bunch. Not at all. Their store is just past the Wrangler. It sells all kinds of fancy weapons that most people around here can't afford. Anyone else you wanted to know about?
What's the skinny on Mick and Ralph?
Mick and Ralph sell all sorts of things at a small store over by the East Gate. They've done all right by us, and they'll do all right by you. You want to know about anyone else?
Nope.
Sure thing. What'd you have in mind?
I have to go.
All right. I'll see you later.
Lots of good information from the king.
Hey.
Hey. So, speaking of Elvis, has anybody ever seen the YouTube video where it's just audio, but there's video of him like in a kung fu school where he's doing like karate and stuff, and he's talking about how he'd
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
he's like on stage.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
And he's just kind of going crazy because he's all doped up. It's hilarious. He's like in a drug-fueled rant on stage. It's one of my favorite YouTube clips. Also, another favorite of mine concerning Elvis is his last performance. Whoa. What happened to Little Buster? Is his last performance ever. It was like a couple months before he died, and it's awesome. I would recommend anybody watch that. He kills it. Really good stuff. Okay. I think this is a good time to stop for the night. I've been playing for quite a while. Made a lot of good progress today. Let's see. What did we finish today? High Times we finished. The Coyotes. There Stands the Grass. Left My Heart. And that's it. But these were big quests. Got a lot done tonight. Accomplished a lot. And holy crap, I can't wait to get more into Freeside, and we are almost to Vegas itself. And I really appreciate everybody tuning in and following me on this journey through New Vegas. I'm having a blast doing it, and I hope everybody is also having a blast watching it and participating. And I go on vacation in a couple of days, so plenty more time to be playing Fallout I'll have for the next couple of weeks. Let's save right now. And load. So we're 22 hours in to Fallout New Vegas. And it doesn't feel like it because it's been so damn fun. Alright everybody, see you again soon, and once again thank you for joining, and have a good night. Later everybody.